Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It is a beautiful fall day, like as you see. I had the wife outside. She's actually cleaning up these leaves. Look at it, it's green underneath. That's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. All right, so as you can tell, the GTR has moved to the bay. So what I'm gonna show you today is I'm gonna show you how to make your R33 GTR two-wheel drive. Let's go. All right, so listen, I'm gonna be quite honest about this. So I came inside the garage today, and excuse the lawnmower back there. You already know, I already told you what's going on. But so I came into the garage this morning thinking, all right, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's take the GTR for a ride. Let's see how it kind of goes, and we'll kind of go from there. Now, mind you, I don't really drive this car on an everyday basis. If you know who, like, how I do every day, like my couple friends, they know that I don't drive this thing every day. It sits in the garage all the time because I don't want to mess it up. Because it's a beautiful car. Just look at it, dude. Like, it's a beautiful car. It's a beautiful car. So I usually keep it tucked away so that nobody's gonna see it, no sun's gonna hit it, rain, blah 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 blah, right? Plus, if we do get rain, the tires are shit anyway. So I really don't want to. I don't want to take it out on shitty days. So today was a beautiful day, is a beautiful day, and I wanted to drive the GTR. So today is going to be the day. So I jumped in my car, and all the lights came on, and the four-wheel drive light came on, and it stayed on. And I got really concerned because, as you know, it is the four. I'm gonna say this one time. It's a four-wheel drive car. Four-wheel drive. Everybody calls it all-wheel drive. It is not all-wheel drive. Subarus, all-wheel drives. Evos, all-wheel drive. The difference between the two is that you got the rear spinning and the front spinning at the exact same time, all the time, and you can't turn it off. Trucks, like SUVs, are four-wheel drive. So there's a little button on the little dash, wherever on most cars, that activates the four-wheel drive. I have it in my truck, and with this, it's a different story. There's a pump that feeds fluid to the transfer case to activate the front wheels. So technically, it is a four-wheel drive car. Let's get that out of the way right now, because I know there's gonna be people that, oh, it's all-wheel drive. It is not all-wheel drive. So, with that being said, the four-wheel drive light came on, and it says four-wheel drive. So I looked and hunted to see, like, where exactly, like, what the problem is. Now, I took the car for a quick drive just to be sure, like, hey, maybe it's something that, like, maybe because of sitting, it would activate itself, you know, on its own. It's electric, so, like, it's probably not gonna happen. So I went and to try to figure out, like, what could be the cause of the problem. And the car is pretty much, I'm gonna say stock plus. I'm gonna say stock plus because it doesn't have a lot of stuff done to it. So there's really not too much, like, electronically that can kind of go wrong. So I figured, let's go look at the fuse. Looked at the fuse, and lo and behold, if I can find it here, where'd I put it? Stay tuned. All right, you there? Cool. All right, so this is the fuse here. Now you can get this anywhere. They're very readily available. It's really not that hard to get. But if you look inside, I know it's going to be hard to look inside. I don't know if you can even focus on that. But I don't want to take the top cover off. But it's corroded in there. More likely probably from sitting. But the car is old, you know, like, things just go wrong. But this fuse is now junk. This goes to the four-wheel drive pump. This controls your front, you know, front wheel drive pretty much. So it was bad. Now, I know most of my subscribers probably, like, know how to drive a rear-wheel drive car, or have been in, like, something rear-wheel drive, so they kind of know how to do it, like S2000s, like Corvettes, like Mustangs, stuff like that, Camaros, you know, like all of those kind of cars. I am not one of those people. If you've seen my my car history, it's always either front wheel drive, and then I transferred over to all wheel drive, and I've never had a rear wheel drive car, never ever ever. So I don't know how this goes, and so take it out to the road, thinking, yeah, I got this. Yeah, way wrong. So I get in it on first gear, and I was just thinking maybe it just needs a little jolt, you know, from the rear wheels to kind of get the front wheels kind of going, you know, hit the pump and everything will go. So that was absolutely not the case, but turns out it was this fuse. So the reason why I'm making this video is I want to show you guys how to do it. It's fairly simple. I know, like on R32 GTRs, it's a little bit different. As for the R33s and R34s, the fuse box, there's a small fuse box in the front that has like almost nothing in it, like very, very little. And then you have a rear fuse panel, fuse box. That's where everything for the car is in the rear. And so that's where you got to look for this all-wheel drive pump. So on a R32 GTR, it's right up front. You just pull the fuse. In the rear of the R33 and probably the R34 is the fuse box that contains this. So pull the back. Just excuse the battery is pretty much going dead. Even though I keep this thing on a tender, I still try to have it. It needed a little juice. So let me just take this off real quick. All right, guys. Now with my jump pack wires removed, you can kind of see. I still do have the OEM battery in there, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how long it's really gonna last. I don't even know if it's really gonna last through the winter time, but I'm gonna try to keep it alive as best I can. I need to kind of figure out how to kind of keep it on the tender good, because like right now it's just really not doing good. But anyway, underneath here, right here, is the fuse box for the rear. Now, thank God it's in English so that I can actually read it. So what you're looking for is this one here, full wheel drive LSD. Now that contains, that's the fuse that you're looking for. It controls the pump in here. Now the pump goes through here and throws lines up to the very front. So it's a 30 amp fuse, third one back. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys how to put it in two-wheel drive. So let me get all set up. It's already on the lift. Something I kind of wanted to do myself because like I was very, very interested in it. Like obviously real world testing is totally different from what we got simulated here in the shop. But having it on the road is very, very scary. Even though there's 10.5-inch wide wheels, it's still very, very scary for me anyway. For you guys it might not be so crazy because like you're probably used to it, but me, I've never had, so like it scared the shit out of me. So I'm gonna get this thing set up and I'm gonna put it into gear and I'm gonna see how it kind of acts like when I pull the fuse. So let's get all set up. All right guys, now that I got you all set up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the car, put it in first gear, and what I'm gonna do is show you guys how it would look on the road if you know, like all four wheels are turning, you know, four-wheel drive is actually activated and what it looks like. So let's get it. So as you can see, this is kind of how it works. It's fighting for front torque. So now if I press on the gas, it's gonna look for slippage in the front, and it's gonna adjust. So I'm gonna give it a little revs, and I'm gonna show you exactly how it is. As you can tell, like it's already fighting for traction, so which is pretty cool. right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull the 4-wheel drive fuse, and I'm gonna see if that continues to twitch and try to go. Because right now it's trying to fight for traction. So there you have it. I actually had to put a couple boards just because I think the centrifugal force or whatever, I think the front wheels are always gonna want to spin, but the pump actually forces fluid to the front to force the wheels to actually spin. So what I had to do is I had to pull the you know, the rear what do you want to call that, the fuse, and put it in first gear and lower the car down on a couple blocks just so that there was no way, you know, no spinning it. So I'll show you exactly like what I did. But I'm telling you what right now, people, this is not an optimum like thing that you shouldn't probably do this with your GTR. I just wanted to demonstrate that it could be done, and you could easily do this with pulling the fuse, hitting the brakes, and just freaking like mashing it to the freaking floor. And you know, on raw tarmac or like gravel or whatever, you can easily see this. But I just wanted to show you from my point of view. I have a lift, might as well use it to its potential, I guess. But the 4-wheel drive light is on. Let's see if I can't. 4-wheel drive light is on. The ABS light is on, which is not good, but it is what it is, and it's in first gear. Bad boys are spinning in the rear, the front is not. But yeah, that's how you pull the fuse for your GTR to make it rear-wheel drive. It could be fun. I don't advise it, but you can do it. I'm sure people have already done it and like done crazy stuff with it. But I don't think I'm ever really gonna do anything like that, just because you know, there's really no need to. You know what I mean? It came 4-wheel drive from the factory for a reason. So I'm gonna use that unless like I put it in a weird scenario where I kind of need to do that. But as far as right now, I like the car the way it is, so I'm gonna keep it like that. So yeah, this is the beauty. I like it, I love it. But soon it's gonna be going into to storage. It's gonna sit right back over here where it was before. But I got a bunch of GTR stuff up here that need to kind of go on the car. I got a box right there that needs to go in the car. And then I got all of my stuff from the Evo that's got to go in the Evo. So I don't know. We'll see you in another, you know, more videos, because they'll be rolling out somewhat regularly now. Just because I've had a little bit of time off from doing the podcast. Not a lot of time, but I took Tuesday off. But if you don't know, we shoot every Tuesday and Thursday, and we release one episode every week. So every Monday at 3 a.m. you could either listen to it on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor. You can listen to it on, or you can watch it on YouTube. So go over there to the Cars and Comedy Podcast on YouTube and on Instagram. Give us a follow, and you might like what you hear. You know what I mean? We talk about some stupid shit, and it makes me laugh, makes my viewers laugh, and it's a growing community. So be part of the trend. So, but yeah, I don't know. More to come with the GTR. I got another video that I want to really release. It's gonna be like right after this. So just stay tuned. So I'll see you on the next one. All right, deuces.